Good morning. Today we are going to talk about problems involving time. We are going to learn how to calculate elapsed time, and elapsed time is simply the amount of time that passes from the beginning of an event to its end. Let's see some examples. Jamie arrived at the restaurant at 5:30. He left at 8:15. How long did it take him to eat dinner? To solve any of these problems, we are going to use the number line. You're gonna ask yourself about three things. Do I have the start time? Do I have the end time? And do I have elapsed time? Here I have the start time, which is 5:30, and the end time, which is 8:15. But I don't have elapsed time. I'm going to get it. Elapsed time here is the time he took to eat dinner. So I'm going to draw my number line with two dashes at the beginning and at the end. I'm going to put the start time here, and if I have the end time, because take care, in some questions you will not have the end time. Here I have the start time, I put it, the end time will be put here. I will make jumps from the start time till the end time. How will I jump? I will start from the 5:30 and I will go to the closest next hour. What is the closest next hour after 5:30? Excellent, it's 6. Now calculate how many minutes did I take from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. Excellent, 30 minutes. I'm going to write the number of minutes or hours over the arrow. Now I'm going to make a jump for all hours needed. What do we mean by all hours needed? Now I'm standing on 6 o'clock. The end time is 8:15. So I will keep jumping till I reach to 8 o'clock. So now my jump is gonna be for the 8 o'clock. From 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, what passed? 2 hours, so I'm going to put 2 hours on my arrow. Now the part that's left over from the 8 to 8:15 is 15 minutes. So I will make the last jump and I will put over the arrow these 15 minutes. Now can I get elapsed time? Yes, I have 30 minutes, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Add them all together. So it took him 2 hours, 45 minutes to eat dinner. I just wrote the 2 hours that are written in green and I added the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. It gave me 45 minutes. Let's see another example. Nancy and Colin placed their order at 7:40 and their food came out at 8:20. How long were they waiting for their food? I will do the same. Draw your number line. What do I have here? The start time and the end time. I need to get elapsed time. The first jump from 7:40 till, what do you think? To the closest next hour. What is the closest next hour after 7:40? It's 8. Now, do I need to make any jumps for any more hours? No, I don't need any more hours because now I'm standing on 8 and the end time is 8:20. So what is left over? 20 minutes. So I will make another jump. I will write here first from 7:40 till 8. How many minutes did I use? 20 minutes. Take care. How are we calculating these minutes? I'm asking myself, how many more minutes do I need to complete 60 minutes? Because to move from time to the next hour, you have to complete 60 minutes because in each hour I have 60 minutes. The start time was 7:40. So how many more minutes do I need to complete 60 minutes? 20 minutes. So from 7:40 till 8, I added 20 minutes. Now, as I told you, I want to jump from 8 to 8:20 because I don't have any more hours. So I will make this jump. And how many minutes did I add? From 8 till 8:20, there are 20 minutes. So what is the elapsed time here? Excellent. It's 40 minutes. So they were waiting for 40 minutes. Another example. The train left the terminal at 11:20 a.m. and arrived its destination at 2:40 p.m. How long did the train travel? The same idea. I have the start time, I have the end time, and I need to get the elapsed time. We will do as what we did before. I will do the first jump from the start time. To where will I go? I'm going to get the closest next hour. What is the closest next hour after 11:20? It is 12 o'clock. Now calculate the number of minutes you used from 11:20 till 12. Ask yourself, how many minutes do I need to add to the 11:20 to complete 60 minutes so I can reach to the next hour? I have 20 minutes, so I need 40 more minutes. Now, do I have any more hours to jump? Yes, I have from 12 till 2 because the end time is 2:40. So I have to jump from 12 to 2. What did I jump here? Put it over the arrow. I jumped 2 hours. Now, what is the part that's left over? From 2 to 2:40, I will do the last jump, and here I jumped 40 minutes. Now, how to get the elapsed time? As I told you, you are going to add all what you have over the arrows. So take care of something. When I add 40 minutes and another 40 minutes, they will give me 80 minutes. Will I leave the 80 minutes like this as they are? No. 80 minutes is more than an hour because in each hour I have only 60 minutes. So 80 minutes means how many hours and how many minutes? Try to calculate it with me. Yes, I will take 60 for an hour and will be 20 left over. So it will be an hour and 20 minutes. Now I can add this 1 hour and 20 minutes plus the 2 hours in green. Like this, I added all the jumps. It will give me 3 hours 20 minutes. Now try by yourself to solve this. You're gonna do the same steps. Draw your number line, put the start time, put the end time, do your jumps. You have to start the first jump to the closest next hour. Then you will jump any hours you have. Then you will put the part that's left over and you will add all of what you have on all arrows. Okay, or over the arrows. Pause your video till you get your answer. Here is my number line. Here's the start time. Here is the end time. The first jump will be to the next hour. The next hour after 2:45 is 3. How many minutes did I use? Ask yourself, how many minutes do I need to add to the 45 to complete 60 minutes? If you cannot do it mentally, you can subtract in the margin. Make 60 minus 45 to get it accurately without any mistakes. It's gonna be 15 minutes. Now, what about the next jump? In the next jump, I will jump all the hours needed. I need to jump from 3 till 5 because the end time is 5:25. Now, from 3 to 5, what did I do? I jumped 2 hours. Now, the part that's left over, from 5 till 5:25, I have 25 minutes. Now, what is your elapsed time? It's going to be 2 hours, 40 minutes. That's the first part of our lesson. There is another type of questions, as I told you at the beginning. Here, he will give you the start time, the elapsed time, and I will get by myself the end time. How will we solve this? Let's read the question together. When Fred and Lisa arrived at the restaurant at 6:25, there was a 45-minute wait. What time should they be seated? They are going to wait for some minutes till they have a place to sit down, okay? So I'm going to do the same number line. I have the start time. I will put it in its place. Do I have the end time? No, I need to get it by myself. But I have the elapsed time. So I will do the same steps as what we used to do. I will make the first jump from the start time to the next hour. What comes after 6:25? 7. Ask yourself, how many minutes did I use from 6:25 to 7? you will get the number of minutes that you need to add to 25 to complete 60 minutes. Because we said when you complete 60 minutes, you move to the next hour. If you cannot do it mentally, do it in a margin. Make 60 minus 25. It will give you 35 minutes. Now, I don't know what is the end time, but I know that the elapsed time is 45 minutes. From the question, it's written, there was 45-minute wait. I took 35 minutes out of the 45 minutes. So how many minutes are left over? 10. All the minutes were 45. I took from them 35. So I have 10 more minutes. So after 10 more minutes, what the time is going to be? From 7. And I add 10 minutes, it's going to be 7:10. So now I got the end time which I need to get in this question. So they should be seated at 7:10. Got the idea? You're gonna do the same steps exactly, but you will get the end time instead of the elapsed time. Let's see another example. Dad says dinner will be ready in 35 minutes. It's 5:30 p.m. now. What time will dinner be ready? Do the same steps. Here is your number line. Do I have the start time? Yes, it's 5:30. Do I have the end time? No, I need to get it. But I have the elapsed time. Okay. What do I do at the beginning? The first jump. From 5:30, I need to go to the next hour. What comes after 5:30? 6. How many minutes did I need or did I use from 5:30 till 6? 30 minutes. Okay, what do I do after that? Here is the difference. I'm going to do here, I'm going to calculate how many minutes are left over. He told me in the question that all the minutes are 35 minutes. I took from them 30 minutes. So how many minutes are left over? Excellent, 5 minutes. So I will make another jump and I will write over this arrow 5. I don't know yet what to write under the arrow. Now let's think. From 6, I'm going to add 5 minutes. So I will go to 6, 5. Take care here, don't write 6 and the 2 points and then 5. You have to put a 0 first because this place is for the minutes and the maximum number of minutes is 60. So we have 2 places for the minutes, and if I'm going to put only 5, as if I will put it in the units place. So dinner will be ready at 6:05. Another question. Kyla put cupcakes in the oven at 3:35 p.m. The directions say that the cupcakes need to bake for 40 minutes. What time will Kyla need to take them out of the oven? The same idea. Here is my number line. I have the start time when she's going to put the cakes inside the oven. I don't know when she's going to take them out, but I know that they will be inside the oven for 40 minutes. So what do? The first jump for the start time, I will go to the closest next hour. What comes after 3:35? 4. How many minutes did I use? If you cannot calculate it mentally, do it in the margin. Make 60 minus 35. It will give you 25 minutes. What do I do now? All the minutes are 40 minutes. I took from them 25 minutes. So how many minutes are left over? You can make 40 minus 25. It will give you 15. So now from 4 o'clock, I will add 15 minutes. It will give me 4:15. So Kyla will take them out of the oven at 4:15 p.m. Try by yourself. Pause your video till you get the answer. Here is the number line, the start time. I will make the first jump to the closest next hour, which is 6. Calculate the minutes. I moved 15 minutes. How many minutes are left over? All of them are 55. I took 15. Subtract. It will give you 40 minutes. So 6 o'clock and 40 minutes. It will give me 6:40. So Dylan completed his homework at 6:40 p.m. Thank you.